Welcome back to Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am Kathy. This is your host, Rocky, in Rocky's Kitchen. No, I'm Rocky. This is Kathy. It is her kitchen, as always. Today we are doing another Christmas kind of dish, dessert. We already did a cutout Christmas cookie, and gingerbread is a Christmassy thing, but I don't want to do another cutout, so I found a recipe online. Somebody shared for gingerbread bars with cream cheese frosting. Why not?
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's that hard to make. We need 1/2 cup of softened butter and 1 tablespoon of extra butter. Now, I didn't think ahead of time, so the extra tablespoon is going to be refrigerator margin. You're going to need a 9x13 cake pan greased. So I'm going to use the butter wrapper just to grease the baking sheet or the baking pan. And that's the 1/2 cup. Whoops. And 1 tablespoon. To that is going to be 3/4 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla.
That's a teaspoon.
I know. The half is in the dishwasher, so I'm just going to do half of this. That's a 1/2 teaspoon. And nope, not the egg yet. The molasses. 1/3 cup molasses. And this is just going to get creamed together until it's, well, creamy.
Till it's creamed together.
Yeah, until it's creamy. That's the definition of it, creamy, creamed. So I'm going to get this mixing. Oven is preheating to 350 degrees. Actually, it's already preheated because we just did the cookies. I'm going to add 1 egg.
And we ate the cookies.
And they were good. We get that mixed in. Very creamy. Now I'm going to add the dry. To that is 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. I'm just going to actually spread this on top of the flour. The flour is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Put the salt in there. Salt there. And in here I have the seasonings. 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Gonna add that.
It's a volcano.
Mount the flavorous. Starting off on a slower speed until it starts to get moistened, otherwise you will have a volcano. I'm going to add, pour that into the prepared 9x13. And press it into place. I've been using these spatulas for quite a while, reviewing them. This is the first time that anything's ever given me difficulty with the spatula. It just doesn't want to scrape to the bowl. It's a thick, sticky dough. It's pulling the spatula away. It's leaving a lot of dough in the bowl.
You want my old one?
No, I'm getting it. This is the first time I've ever had a problem. And because I'm reviewing it, I just want people to know that I'm being honest about it. Alright, spread it into an even layer in the bottom of the pan. And once you get it spread out, that's a preheated 350 degree oven for 13 to 15 minutes. And once it's out, we'll take a look at it, and it's got to cool, and once it's cooled we can make our frosting and be on our way. So I'll get this in the oven and be back and have a look at it when it's out. While that's in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and mix the cream cheese frosting. It is 3 3/4 cups of powdered sugar, 1/2 cup of softened butter, 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you're just going to mix that with a hand blender until it is smooth like a frosting. And the same thing goes with this as it did for the flour in the mixer. You want to start off on a slow speed so you don't get that volcano of powdered sugar. You've done that before, haven't you, Ma?
Never.
No, not you. Nor have I. I'm not speaking from personal experience.
Just from watching your mother.
Okay. Alright, cream cheese frosting is mixed and it is nice and thick. It's not going anywhere. So I'm going to let this sit aside. Wait till they come out of the oven. You can let it cool completely, otherwise if you spread this on top it's going to rip the bread apart. And we'll be back at that point and spread some of this on. Okay, the bars are cool. Totally no heat in there. So it's time to frost. Just going to give my frosting a quick little stir through. Make sure it's loose. Now these, they came out, and when they cool, they're definitely, I don't have to worry about them flaking the top layer off because they're not like a cake. It's more set. And we were thinking, once you get this spread and you want to decorate, you can go ahead and draw your Christmas tree on there, draw some presents underneath, and put your little colored balls of sugar on there, make ornaments, and or do a Santa, or do a paint a gingerbread house on the frosting. You can decorate the frosting like a cake, and then you'll still have your decorated gingerbread. I am not going to go through all that hassle, but I am going to zhuzh it up just a bit. Don't have the right color sprinkles for it. Red and green should be what I use, but we don't have those. If you want to do a stencil, you can also cut out a stencil, and you could probably shake sugar through a stencil if you want to make a sugared pattern like I did with the other cookies. I wish I had an offset icing spatula, which I don't have. Mom, why don't you have one?
I didn't know they were available.
Or, of course, I could have taken this, flipped it out of the pan onto a tray of some sort, and then frosted it outside. But just a quick coat of frosting, and just for some color. It's going to look more like a confetti birthday cake, but that's fine. Just imagine these were red and green sprinkles instead, but that would be it. That'd be the easiest way to decorate it for Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and get a plate and a fork and a spatula and get some of these out, and we'll have a taste. Finally found a bar or a cake that came out nice the first bite.
You want a bite? You don't want a bite.
You don't want a bite.
Good, that's more for us.
Mm-hmm. It's chewy like a gingerbread cookie. Take 2.
Good.
I like that. Not quite a gingerbread cookie in flavor,
But it has a nice flavor.
but it's definitely gingerbread. It's not hard and crunchy like a molasses cookie or a ginger snap. It's nice and soft and chewy, which is nice. I like that a lot. I think, I think next time, if that one to get all fancy, y'all, flip it upside down on a piece of cardboard, coated with foil or parchment paper, and then ice it from the top, so I'm not trying to reach down inside the rim of the pan, get a nice smooth coating, and then yeah, maybe decorate it with some green icing, make a tree, make some little red boxes underneath and some gold stripes or some yellow bows or something, make a little Christmas tree on there, and it would be just like, you know, it tastes like Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Very, very good. So I'm going to keep eating this, and I'll put the recipe in the link as always, or in the description. And everybody please share, like, and subscribe if you haven't, and give this a try. And if you have any other non-traditional type Christmas dishes that take your gingerbread and do it in a different way or something along those lines, please put it in the comment below, because I'm interested in learning more things like this. So it doesn't have to be the cookie.
The nice crispy edges are good.
Yeah, like a brownie. It's got that crispy edge like a brownie. All right, folks. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a happy holidays. Bye.